Hi, my name is Dr. Peter Daly, and in 2003, my wife Lulu and I visited a Honduran orphanage, and our lives were changed forever. At the orphanage, we met a young girl, Angela, who could not walk, and so we brought her back to live with us in the United States to ensure access to the medical care she needed. 6 years after that trip to the orphanage in 2009, I, along with my colleagues at Summit Orthopedics, started the Holy Family Surgery Center. And in 2017, Holy Family Surgery Center merged with Surgical Care Affiliates to create One World Surgery, a nonprofit that provides care to the underserved regardless of their ability to pay.
With Dr. Tim McManus from Summit Orthopedics. Tim, great to see you again. We met this past winter in Prior Lake. You were talking about your role at Summit there. Now you have a different role. You're involved with One World Surgery, and your role there, it's actually beautiful how it worked out, because you have a relationship with the Daly family. We learned a lot about Dr. Daly and him starting One World Surgery.
Yep.
Now you're one of the torchbearers for One World
One of is a good way to put it.
One of the torchbearers.
Exactly.
Talk to me about how you first got involved with it. I think the story is fantastic.
Yeah, obviously my relationship just serendipitous with the Daly family, very close with them, and getting pulled down to Honduras when I was in college.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out, what I quite wanted to do in life. And that really ignited, my interest in medicine and spirit of service and going forward. And I've been down about 5 times since. And eventually a lot of the Summit relationships, last time I was down there was with, Dr. Anderson and some of the leadership at Summit, and gotten to meet them, and was very lucky to come back and work at Summit as a surgeon.
So when you go there, remember, when you went there in college, you were a plebe, right? You were just
for sure. That's a good way of putting it.
Right.
I still probably am in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Last year, the crew, they built a sidewalk. They were outside making a sidewalk. They were also in the surgery room as well.
For sure.
And then now you're a surgeon. So what role will you play when you get down there? Some leadership, you perform the surgeries, but will you be involved with the kids as well?
Yeah, I think all of it. I think that's what servant leadership is about, is that it's a team game, and going all the way down from helping to turn over the OR rooms and help sterilizing the equipment. Now being a surgeon, a lot of it is planning and making sure you have good care for your patients and surgeons with the Honduran staff that's down there and running it full time. But I think certainly getting involved, playing soccer with the kids as it's on an orphanage down there.
Yeah.
All the things in between. I think that's where it is where you see a need. That's what our 2 recipients have shown in their life, is you see a need, you go and you help out, and no big or too small. So.
All right, let's meet this year's boys winner. He's a senior defenseman at Holy Family Catholic. Holy Family's going to the section finals this week.
That's exciting,
We have a winner with us.
There we go. We'll be following him along the way, right?
Absolutely. He's a baseball player as well as a hockey player. He'll be going to University of Minnesota Crookston. His major is health sciences, and he also's got a heart for service, helping with homeless shelters, the Simpson House downtown, and he's a retreat leader at Holy Family High School. Come on in, Cameron Dean from Holy Family.
Cam, congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy for you. Excited to see what you do next. Here you go.
All right, Cam, congratulations on being chosen for this award. I bet it's a huge honor for you to kind of be recognized for not just being a great athlete, but also being a good human being and providing some service. What was it? Where did you get that heart from service? Was it from your faith, or some friends, your parents? Maybe a combination of all that.
Yeah, so it was a combination of all that. Looking back, when I went to Breakaway Academy, they preached about character.
Yeah.
And that's something that I took with me to high school. And then going to high school, that's where they brought you into service and taught you the lessons of what greatness could come from that. And all the classmates I had, just their faith, bringing that onto me, helping me grow in my faith, and that's what ultimately brought me into service.
That's fantastic. All right, so Holy Family, the girls team makes it to state first time ever,
Yep.
and now you guys are one step away. They've had a great hockey program the last 10 or 15 years, but when you got there, it hasn't had the greatness that it's been. But now you're in a spot that the Holy Family has only been in a couple times. What's it feel like to kind of be on that, have that big stage all of a sudden?
Right now, it's kind of just excitement, senior year, getting to be a captain, and then maybe take that step that we haven't done before. That'd be something that will be something I talk about for the rest of my life, tell my kids about, and yeah, it's all excitement right now and a little bit of nerves.
Oh yeah, a little bit, that too. All right, so talk about hockey as a game itself. And it teaches a lot of lessons. I was talking with Cora earlier, you got to back check. There's a lot of unsung things that people don't see. You could play the greatest game ever and have 0 goals and 0 assists. And people are like, how is it even a great game? But then those are some of the things that you learn in life. Sometimes when you do the great work, you don't get recognized. And sometimes when you do just a little thing, like backdoor tap in, you get all the credit for it, right? So what are some of those lessons that you've learned from playing the game?
Well, the first lesson that I think is a big one is work ethic, right? That's something that I'm going to bring in with me to my career and whatever I do. It's just working hard. And then second thing is discipline, right? So you got to wake up, you got to shoot those pucks when you get home, you got to go to practice, and then you also got to remember that you're a student too. So making sure that you keep your academics at a priority is something that hockey teaches you, even though it might not be part of it.
Exactly. Yeah. I totally agree with that. Lastly, you're a senior in high school. You're going through your last semester or whatever. And a lot of kids your age don't get a chance to stand on a public stage and say thanks to people that helped you kind of get to here and get you to Crookston next fall and all the other places and that you'll be going in your life.
Yeah, so firstly, thank you to Youth Hockey Hub for this award, and then thank you to Summit Orthopedics for this. I want to thank my parents. They've been great role models for me, people that I look up to. Holy Family for helping me pursue my faith and helping me pursue service as something. Yeah. And then all my teammates that I've had and all my coaches that I've had throughout baseball and hockey. They've all pushed me.
A lot of good ones. I know a lot of them.
Yeah, right, yeah. So just pushing me and helping me be like the best person I can be, and just helping me realize that being a good person is the most important thing in life.
Well, you've been a great person, and congratulations. It's been fun to follow you both on the field, off the field, on the ice, off the ice. Fantastic, Vail. Good luck in the section final, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Cameron Dean from Holy Family Catholic.